Generation and conduction of nerve impulses. First, we will see generation of nerve impulses. Means how the nerve impulses are created. Now, this is a neuron, and these are the dendrites, the cell body. This part is the axon, and then comes the axon terminals with synaptic knobs. So at first the electrical impulses, they travel through the dendrites and then through the axons. They will reach the synaptic knobs where they will be converted to chemical impulses in the form of neurotransmitters. When these neurotransmitters, they come in contact with the dendrites of the next neuron. Here they will get converted back to electrical impulses. So this is when the second neuron over here is said to be excited. The neuron is said to be excited when the dendrites receives nerve impulse or electrical impulse. So what all changes happens in the axon? How are these nerve impulses or electrical impulses created? So if I draw a magnified view of the axon here, I have drawn axon here. So the internal part of the axon will have axoplasm. Axoplasm will have ions. There are ions like potassium, sodium, and there are some negatively charged proteins also present inside the axoplasm. When the neuron or when the axon is not excited, at that time the outside of the axon is positively charged. The outside of the axon is positively charged, whereas the inside of the axon will be negatively charged. Now, how are these charges occurring? Now, this is because of the presence of sodium potassium pumps on the axonal membrane. So, there is sodium potassium pump. Actually, they are ATPase enzymes. Now, these membranes, these axonal membranes, during the resting stage, that is when the axons have not received any kinds of electrical impulses or any messages. During the resting stage, the membrane is permeable to sodium and potassium, but only along these pump area, sodium potassium pump area, in such a way that 3 sodium ions are pumped outside and 2 potassium ions are pumped inside. So when this happens, there will be more positively charged ions outside when compared to the positively charged ions inside. that is inside axoplasm. There are also negatively charged proteins inside the axoplasm. So because of this reason, when a neuron is in a resting state, the inside of the axon will be comparatively electronegative. Why? Because positive charges are less inside. That is why it is comparatively negatively charged, and the outside will be positively charged. So the potential difference across the membrane in this resting stage is called as resting potential. So the resting stage, the potential difference comes, that is across the membrane, will be called as resting potential. In other words, the membrane is said to be in a polarized state. Now what happens if the axon or the neuron receives a nerve impulse? When they receive a nerve impulse, the permeability of axonal membrane changes. In such a way that this time the sodium potassium pump will allow sodium ions to enter into the axoplasm. Sodium ions to enter into the axoplasm. More when compared to the potassium. So the potassium ions will be pumped outside and the sodium ions will be pumped inside. In this case, there will be more positive charges now within the membrane, that is within the axoplasm, when compared to the outside. Such a kind of a membrane is said to be in a depolarized state, and the potential difference across the membrane in such a case will be called as action potential. So the membrane is said to be in depolarized state and the potential difference is called action potential. So that is how the nerve impulse is generated. The next is how are they conducted? How are the nerve impulses conducted from one site of the neuron to the next site of the same neuron? That is called conduction. Now conduction of nerve impulses or the charges takes place within within a neuron. So let us take this channel as A site and the next sodium potassium pump area as B site. So the ions are allowed to pass, mineral ions, they are allowed to pass only through these sodium potassium pump. They are made of proteins. The other areas they will not be allowing. The membrane will not allow, or we can say the membrane is not permeable. So this is an axon, A site of axon, this is a B site of axon. So at first when the nerve impulses reach from the cell body to the axon, it is said to be excited. The neuron is said to be excited. So when it is excited, what happens is that the membrane will allow more sodium ions to enter into the first site, such a way that the first site, that is the A site area, will be positively charged inside. Now when it is positively charged inside, that means the outside will be negatively charged. Therefore, in this case, the A site is said to be depolarized, and the potential difference is called action potential. Whereas a B site has not received the nerve impulses so far, so B site will be in a resting state. B site will be still in a resting state. So resting state part is called polarized state, and the potential difference is called resting potential. So in a resting potential state, the outside of the axon membrane, that is the B site, will be positively charged, and the inside will be negatively charged. Now when this happens, there is a difference between the charges of A site and the B site. So there will be, like an electric circuit, there will be current flow. Now the current will flow from B site to A site on the outside, of the membrane. So the current will flow from the B site to the A site, that is from positive to negative, that is in the outside of the membrane, and the current will flow from A site to B site in the inside part of axon. So when that happens, here from the inside, current flows in this direction. Outside, from B side to A side, current flows. Inside, current flows from A side to B side. Now when the current flows in this way, what happens is, next the B side's polarity gets reversed. When the current flows, B side's polarity will get reversed. All these positive charges will become negatively charged, and the inside, whatever negative charges are there, they will become positively charged. On the other membrane also the same thing happens. Since the current flows from B side to A side, the polarity of the B side will now get reversed, whereby the outside will be negatively charged and the inside will be positively charged. Now this process will continue in the next site, say C site, D site, but this kind of nerve impulse transmission is short-lived, and immediately the membrane will come into the resting stage. So that is how nerve impulses are conducted along the axon.